Most cat owners spend hundreds on cat food and vet bills. But some of the most powerful healing foods are already in your kitchen. The shocking part? Many avoid them, thinking they're dangerous, until they learn the right amounts and rotation. By the end, these 16 foods will make you wonder why you've been holding your cat back from their healthiest life. Number 1. Sardines. Here's something that will shock you. A single can of sardines, which costs less than $1, contains more healing nutrients than most premium cat foods combined. Sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation deep inside your cat's joints, skin, and organs. Cats with dull coats, stiff movements, or constant scratching. Sardines fix all three naturally. The wild-caught fish oils in sardines also strengthen your cat's heart muscle, which is critical because heart disease is the silent killer in cats that most owners never see coming. Just 1 or 2 small sardines, twice a week, packed in water, never in oil or salt, and within 3 weeks, you will physically see the difference in your cat's coat, energy, and movement. And speaking of things hiding in your kitchen, the next food is something most people eat every single day, but almost nobody realizes it works like a natural antibiotic inside your cat's body. Number 2, raw honey. Most cat owners have never even considered giving their cat honey. But here's what the research actually shows. Raw honey contains a natural compound called hydrogen peroxide, plus powerful antimicrobial enzymes that destroy harmful bacteria inside your cat's digestive system. Cats that suffer from recurring stomach issues, loose stools, or gut inflammation respond incredibly well to tiny amounts of raw honey. But it doesn't stop there. Applied topically on small cuts or skin irritations, raw honey creates a protective barrier that prevents infection and speeds up healing faster than most over-the-counter treatments. Just 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey, not processed, not flavored, strictly raw, mixed into food twice a week can transform your cat's gut health and immune response completely. Now there is a vegetable sitting in your pantry right now that vets secretly use as the main ingredient in expensive prescription digestive supplements. And you can get the exact same thing for under $2. Number 3, pumpkin. If your cat has ever struggled with constipation, hairballs, or unpredictable digestion, this one food changes everything. Plain canned pumpkin is one of the most powerful digestive regulators that exists for cats. It's rich in soluble fiber that absorbs excess water in the intestines during diarrhea, but also softens and moves blockages during constipation, meaning it works both ways simultaneously. Vets charge premium prices for prescription digestive supplements that literally contain pumpkin as the active ingredient. You can buy the exact same thing for under $2 at any grocery store. 1 to 2 teaspoons of plain pumpkin. 0 spices, 0 sugar, strictly pure pumpkin, added to your cat's food 3 times a week, creates a digestive system so clean and regular, you will notice the difference within days. Up next is something you can literally make at home tonight for almost nothing. And holistic vets use it to recover cats after major surgeries. Most owners have never even thought of giving this to their cat. Number 4, bone broth. Here is a food so powerful for cats that holistic vets use it as a recovery tool after surgeries. And you can make it at home for almost nothing. Homemade bone broth made from chicken or beef bones is packed with collagen, glucosamine, and glycine, compounds that directly rebuild your cat's joint cartilage, protect kidney function, and keep the liver detoxified. As cats age, their kidneys become their most vulnerable organ. Bone broth hydrates the kidneys at a cellular level while flushing out toxins that build up over time. Cats that refuse to drink enough water, which causes dangerous kidney stress, will happily lap up warm bone broth without any resistance. Simmer plain bones in water for 12 hours. Remove all bones completely, let it cool, and serve 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. No onions, no garlic, no seasoning, ever. Next up is something sitting in your refrigerator right now. And what it does to your cat's immune system, muscles, and brain simultaneously will completely change how you see this everyday food. Number 5. Cooked eggs. Eggs are one of the most complete proteins on the planet, and for cats, who are obligate carnivores requiring high animal protein, a cooked egg is like a full-body repair kit. The amino acid profile inside a single egg matches almost perfectly what a cat's body needs to rebuild muscle tissue, repair organs, and fuel a strong immune response. Senior cats losing muscle mass, cats recovering from illness or underweight rescues respond dramatically to regular egg supplementation. Scrambled lightly with no butter, no oil, no salt, or simply hard-boiled, one small egg twice a week gives your cat a protein boost that most commercial cat foods simply cannot replicate at any price. The yolk specifically contains choline, which directly supports brain health and keeps your older cat sharp, alert, and active well into their senior years. The next food is so simple and so cheap that it will shock you. But when a cat is critically ill and refusing to eat, this is literally the first thing vets recommend, and it costs less than $2. Number 6. Plain cooked chicken. When a cat stops eating, whether from stress, illness, or digestive upset, vets almost universally recommend one thing first: plain boiled chicken. And there's a deep biological reason for that. Plain cooked chicken breast is hypoallergenic, ultra-digestible, and so close to a cat's natural prey, protein, that the body absorbs it with almost zero digestive effort. Cats with food allergies, inflammatory bowel issues, or post-illness appetite loss recover significantly faster when plain chicken is introduced. It gives the gut complete rest while still delivering the amino acids the body desperately needs to repair itself. No skin, no bones, no seasoning, no oil. Strictly boiled white meat, shredded into small pieces. What costs you less than $2 can do more for a sick or recovering cat than a week's worth of expensive prescription food. Now here's the step that 90% of cat owners completely skip after illness, and without it, your cat's gut never fully recovers. What's coming next is something champion cat breeders have quietly been using for decades. Number 7. Plain yogurt. Here is what most cat owners don't know. After a course of antibiotics, after stress, or after any digestive illness, your cat's gut bacteria is severely depleted. And a depleted gut means weakened immune system, poor nutrient absorption, and constant digestive problems. Plain yogurt with live active cultures introduces billions of beneficial bacteria directly into your cat's intestinal tract, rebuilding the microbiome that keeps your cat healthy from the inside out. The key is strictly plain, unsweetened, unflavored yogurt. No fruit, no sweeteners, especially no xylitol, which is deadly to cats. A single teaspoon added to food 2 or 3 times a week is enough to restore gut flora, reduce bloating, eliminate recurring diarrhea, and strengthen immune response. Cat breeders who raise champion show cats have quietly used this for years, and now you know too. Up next is a tiny fruit that most people walk past in the grocery store without a second thought. But inside your cat's body, it does something that the entire cat food industry spends millions trying to replicate in a bag. Number 8. Blueberries. This tiny fruit contains some of the most powerful antioxidants found in any food on Earth. And for cats, those antioxidants do something remarkable. The anthocyanins inside blueberries neutralize free radicals that damage your cat's cells over time, directly slowing the aging process at a molecular level. Studies have shown that antioxidant-rich diets in cats reduce the risk of certain cancers. The cat food industry spends millions marketing antioxidant-enriched formulas. But a handful of fresh blueberries costs cents and delivers the same compounds in their most natural, bioavailable form. 2 to 3 small blueberries, 2 to 3 times a week, mashed slightly so your cat can eat them easily, is all it takes to give your cat protection that no processed kibble can match. What's coming next has been used in healing for over 4,000 years, and modern science has now confirmed that this common kitchen spice attacks inflammation, joint pain, and even cancer cells inside your cat's body simultaneously. Number 9. Turmeric. Here is a spice that has been used in healing for over 4,000 years, and modern science has now confirmed what ancient healers already knew. The active compound inside turmeric, called curcumin, is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories ever studied. For cats dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, inflammatory bowel disease, or even early-stage tumors, curcumin attacks inflammation at the cellular level, cutting off the biological process that allows disease to spread and worsen. Cats that struggle to jump, move stiffly in the morning, or show signs of chronic pain respond remarkably well to consistent turmeric supplementation. One tiny pinch, less than 1/8 teaspoon, mixed into food with a small drop of coconut oil 3 times a week, activates the curcumin and delivers it straight into your cat's bloodstream. This single spice could add years to your cat's life. Next is a summer fruit that most people give their cats as a treat. But what it quietly does to your cat's kidneys in the background could literally be the difference between a healthy cat at 15 and a devastating diagnosis at 8. Number 10. Watermelon. Most indoor cats are chronically dehydrated, and they don't show obvious signs until kidney damage has already begun. Here is what makes watermelon extraordinary. It is 92% water, meaning every small piece delivers deep cellular hydration that a water bowl simply cannot replicate. The natural water inside watermelon carries electrolytes and lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that protects kidney cells and reduces oxidative stress inside the urinary tract. Cats that are prone to UTIs, kidney stones, or chronic kidney disease benefit enormously from regular watermelon supplementation because it flushes the kidneys continuously and keeps urine diluted enough to prevent crystal formation. Remove every single seed and all rind, strictly the pink flesh only, and offer 1 to 2 small cubes 3 times a week. This one simple habit could be the difference between healthy kidneys at age 15 and a devastating vet diagnosis at age 8. If your cat is anxious, aggressive, or constantly stressed, what's coming next will completely change your life, because this common household item works on your cat's brain the same way prescription anti-anxiety medication does, with 0 side effects. Number 11. Chamomile tea. If your cat is constantly anxious, over-grooming, hiding, or reacting aggressively, their nervous system is in chronic stress state. And chronic stress in cats causes real physical damage. It destroys gut lining, suppresses immunity, and accelerates aging. Plain brewed chamomile tea, cooled completely to room temperature, contains apigenin, a natural compound that binds to the same brain receptors that anti-anxiety medications target. The difference is there are 0 side effects, 0 dependency, and 0 liver stress. Chamomile also directly soothes inflamed stomach lining, making it ideal for cats with gastritis or stress-induced vomiting. 1 to 2 teaspoons of plain, weekly brewed, fully cooled chamomile tea mixed into food or water 2 to 3 times a week can visibly transform an anxious cat into a calm, settled, happy animal within weeks. No prescription, no vet visit, just a tea bag and water. Up next, every week, cat owners spend hundreds of dollars on blood tests and supplements trying to fix one problem that a single cheap food from your grocery store completely solves on its own. Number 12. Chicken liver. Every week, cat owners spend hundreds of dollars on blood tests and vitamin supplements, trying to fix deficiencies that one single food could correct completely. Chicken liver is the most nutrient-dense food that exists for cats, containing more bioavailable vitamin A, B12, iron, copper, zinc, and taurine per gram than any commercial supplement on the market. Taurine alone is critical. A taurine deficiency in cats causes irreversible heart disease and blindness, and many processed cat foods deliver nowhere near enough. A small amount of lightly cooked chicken liver 2 times per week floods your cat's system with every micronutrient their body is likely missing. Cats that are lethargic, have poor vision, dull coats, or weak immunity are often simply deficient in nutrients that chicken liver provides in abundance. This is the one food that costs almost nothing and does almost everything. What's coming next is something most people only associate with human health. But this tiny seed is quietly one of the most powerful anti-aging, anti-cancer, coat-restoring foods your cat can ever eat. Number 13. Flax seeds. While most people associate omega-3s with fish oil, ground flax seeds deliver a plant-based form of omega-3 called ALA that converts inside your cat's body into the exact fatty acids needed for cellular repair, coat restoration, and inflammation control for cats that cannot tolerate fish-based supplements due to allergies or digestive sensitivity. Ground flaxseed is the perfect alternative. The lignans inside flaxseed also have documented anti-cancer properties. They interfere with the hormonal pathways that certain tumors use to grow and spread. Senior cats consuming ground flaxseed regularly show measurably better coat condition, more consistent energy levels, and reduced inflammatory markers compared to cats on standard diets. 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground flaxseed, never whole, always ground for absorption, mixed into wet food 3 times a week, starts delivering visible results within 30 days. Here is something that will completely change how you think about dairy and cats forever. Because what comes next is the one dairy product that actually heals your cat instead of harming them. Number 14. Raw goat milk. Here is something that will completely reframe how you think about dairy and cats. Regular cow's milk causes digestive chaos in cats. But raw goat milk is entirely different at a molecular level. Goat milk contains smaller fat globules and a completely different protein structure that cats digest with almost zero effort, making it the only dairy product that is genuinely beneficial for felines. It contains natural probiotics, digestive enzymes, and caprylic acid, a powerful antifungal compound that eliminates the yeast overgrowth responsible for chronic ear infections, skin rashes, and digestive imbalance in cats. Cats recovering from illness, kittens being weaned, or senior cats with compromised digestion respond to raw goat milk like nothing else. 2 to 3 tablespoons served at room temperature 3 times a week delivers healing that no commercial probiotic supplement can replicate at any price point. Next is a food most people throw away or never think about, but it contains more bioavailable taurine than any supplement on the planet, and without it, your cat could be slowly going blind right now without a single warning sign. Number 15. Beef heart. Most cat owners don't realize that taurine deficiency is a quiet epidemic in domesticated cats, fed primarily on processed food, and the consequences are catastrophic: irreversible retinal degeneration, causing permanent blindness, and dilated cardiomyopathy, causing fatal heart failure. Beef heart is the single richest source of bioavailable taurine on the planet, delivering more usable taurine per gram than any supplement, any commercial food, and any other natural source combined. Lightly cooked beef heart, served in small pieces twice a week, not only prevents these devastating deficiencies, but actively reverses early-stage deterioration in cats already showing symptoms. The coenzyme Q10 naturally present in beef heart also powers cellular energy production, meaning your cat will show visibly improved energy, stronger muscle tone, and brighter eyes within weeks of regular consumption. This is the food that literally saves sight and saves lives. If your cat is overweight, gaining weight on the same food, or just seems permanently sluggish, what comes next reveals the real reason why, and the fix is something already sitting in your kitchen. Number 16. Cooked beet greens. Feline anemia, a deficiency of healthy red blood cells, causes weakness, pale gums, rapid breathing, and extreme lethargy that can be mistaken for simple aging. Most owners only discover their cat is anemic after an expensive blood panel. But cooked beet greens contain an extraordinary concentration of folate, iron, and vitamin K2 that directly stimulates red blood cell production in the bone marrow. The nitrates in beet greens also improve blood vessel flexibility and circulation, ensuring that the oxygen carried by red blood cells reaches every tissue and organ efficiently. Cats recovering from illness, blood loss, or chronic inflammatory conditions that deplete red blood cell production respond remarkably to regular beet green supplementation. 1 small tablespoon of lightly steamed plain beet greens. No salt, no seasoning, no butter. Mixed into food twice a week starts rebuilding healthy blood within 3 to 4 weeks. No prescription required. And we are still not done, because what's coming next are the foods that will completely change how you think about your cat's health forever. Keep watching. There are 2 types of cat owners watching this video right now. The ones who will close this tab and forget everything they just learned, and the ones who will drop a comment right now and actually change their cat's life starting today. Which one are you? Prove it in the comments. Tell me the first food you are adding to your cat's bowl tomorrow morning, and if you want a complete weekly rotation plan showing exactly which foods to give on which days.